Welcome to Sauna Sessions here in Charlotte. Joining me now is Brandon Lewis. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Good. How's your weight cut going so far?
Weight cut's going great. Best one yet, surprisingly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How much do you have to lose?
About 6 more pounds.
That's nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. I used to do like 12 in a day. Like the last day doing 12, not fun.
What's your method?
So I actually like to do Epsom salt baths. I don't like saunas. I don't like these things
you
in
hate
particular. Yeah, I
this.
don't like these in particular.
Get
It's like,
out.
yeah, it's bringing like flashbacks, okay? So it's not good. But no, I do Epsom salt baths. And I put like a lot of Epsom salt, to do the reverse osmosis thing. And yeah, I usually do like 20 minutes. Then I'll flip and go lay down in towels for like another 20 minutes or until I build up the courage to hop back in the tub. Probably like 2 rotations and I'm already on weight.
You make it sound so easy.
I usually do it in about an hour. Yeah.
It would take me years to lose 6 pounds. All right, well, this is your PFL debut. How excited are you?
I'm very excited. This was a big opportunity. I was looking for fights for the past like 6 months and a lot of them fell through and this is the one that came through for me, so yeah.
We'll talk about your social media a little bit later, but I
Okay.
was looking through it and yeah, you just kept posting again and again. Like all your opponents kept falling out.
Yeah.
So you're really excited to be taking on Lewis McGrillen.
Yes, absolutely. I'm grateful that he took it as well.
The fact that he fought, like, what was it, 3 weeks ago, and is
Mhm.
coming into this fight, what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a mistake on his part. I mean, like if I was talking to him as like a big brother, like a teammate, I'd tell him it's not a good idea. But, you know, it's a fight business. That's on him and his team, and he's a grown man. He made his own decision, and it's my advantage to really take over.
Yeah, he's not your little brother, he's your opponent, so it's pretty
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah, he's the guy that I signed the contract to kill, so.
So did you go back and watch all this stuff from fight week, the fight itself, the lead up to it?
No, but I heard a lot of his antics, and I haven't seen it yet. So I'm
You
actually
haven't?
excited. No, I haven't yet, and I'm excited to see if when the cameras are on, if he turns it on then.
I'll give you a quick little rundown. We do a little face-off.
Mm-hmm.
He sees that his opponent has on some recording glasses, and I think it just kind of set him over the edge. He started shoving, there's shit talking. He gave actually an entire rundown to me in our sauna session of his favorite trash talking, which honestly did not even sound like it was English because of his accent, but we know he's a trash talker. So I want to know some of your best trash talking.
I actually don't do any trash talking for
None?
the most part. No, I mean, people like to say like I trash talked maybe about Lewis McGrillen about him taking this opportunity is like a bad decision for him, but I'm just telling the truth. It's not trash talk in my opinion. So yeah, no, I give respect to him. I give respect to all my opponents. At the end of the day, we're all after the same goal, and it's nothing personal to me. It's just like, hey, you're in my way.
So if he comes up to you just talking a lot of smack when y'all do face-offs, like you're just gonna be mute?
No, I'm gonna smile at his face, and he'll probably get annoyed by that. Most people do. So we'll see how he reacts then.
So your method is kill him with kindness.
Exactly.
Has
yeah.
it always been that?
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, people will talk trash. I'll just smile, and we'll see on fight night. All the trash talk means nothing because at the end of the day, after I'm standing over you, trash means nothing there.
I will say, with my observation, the people who do come in the hottest, like you said, it tends to not always work out. Sometimes the happy-go-lucky, level-headed guys actually tend to come in a little fiercer in the cage.
Yeah, I could attest to that.
So back to social media, like I was saying.
Okay.
You seem like you're on the influencer come up. You're posting a lot of reels, a lot of TikToks. Like we're trying to be an influencer?
Now I am because going into this fight, I actually got no sponsors, and I was like, all right, I gotta step my game up because if I start posting content, start getting the followers up, then I'll start getting the, brand deals and all that kind of stuff. So, I just like to put my head down and do the work and train. I was never a big fan of just being on social media, and so now I kind of realize, oh, it's a big part of the game. I have to do it, and I'm having a little fun with it now.
So as you're trying to become an influencer, do you have a certain demographic you're aiming towards? Are you going for the young fighters or the women?
No, I'm happily married, so the women's off the table. But no, I'm just fight fans and maybe people that enjoy comedy. I like to have fun with my little skits. So yeah, people that enjoy MMA and memes, comedy, yeah.
I was looking and it seemed at one point your MMA career was almost over. We had a spine injury in 2019.
Yep.
Give me a little quick rundown on that.
So at the time I was working a desk job and I was like lifting weights a lot and I was kind of getting into it. I never really lifted weights for most of my fighting career. and I started kind of ego lifting. I was doing deadlifts, and I noticed something happened to my back. I was like, probably nothing, like something as usual. I continued training, continued driving an hour and a half, go to work, sit down all day at the desk, drive an hour and a half to go to training, train as hard as I can, repeat, rinse and repeat. And one morning I woke up and I couldn't tie my own shoes. And it was an immense pain, and I thought it was like a muscular issue, so I went to physical therapy for a while. Turns out it wasn't muscular. I had a herniated disc in my back, and I wish I could show you my hands, but my nerve in my back was just like very, very, very thin. So I was out. I didn't have health insurance at the time, so I had to wait like a year and a half for surgery. Then after the surgery, 6 months to start getting back into rehab and training, and then I fought shortly, I think 6 months after that. So yeah, it was a scary process. I mean, there was a chance that I could have never fought again, and luckily I handled the recovery well. I had a lot of people around me supporting me throughout the whole process, and I made it through.
So now it's like a blessing every day you get to get in the cage.
Absolutely, yeah, no. I mean, and now I focus a lot more on recovery. I, make sure I stretch probably at least 30 minutes to 45 minutes before every session. I make sure I decompress my spine. I go through a whole process, but yeah, I make sure that recovery is key in my routine.
How old are you?
I'm 29 now. I actually just turned 29 Sunday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I always just find it so crazy, the lengths we have to go to just keep our backs in order as athletes. The fact that you're having to deal with all these things and you're only 29.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, I want to do some rapid fire just to get to know you, your personality. You ready for this?
All right.
All right, would you rather fight 1 gorilla or 100 ducks?
100 ducks.
Why?
I could just kick them around like 100 ducks. I don't think they're that vicious. All right, maybe
These ducks are snapping at you, at
that's
your
true.
ankles, they're
And
crawling
they
up.
could actually probably jump and maybe get my eye. And I'm not thrilled with that, but a gorilla, I'm just dead. I know for sure I'm dead with a gorilla, so 100 ducks.
I don't know much about ducks. I don't know if they can jump, but we'll go with it. All right, most desperate thing you've ever done to make weight?
Probably X-Lax.
What's that?
It's like
A laxative?
Laxatives, yeah. Laxatives.
Was it a struggle to get through the weigh-in process, having to kind of clench?
Oh yeah, I've had a lot of. Oh no, because I was completely empty by the time I made it to weigh-in, so I took it
I feel like the
well
sensation
before.
would still be there though.
Yeah, I mean rehydrating, it came back, the sensation. Yeah, so rehydrating didn't really do well. It kind of it was still in my system.
So you don't suggest the laxative route?
Not at all, no.
God. Okay, guilty pleasure favorite song.
Let's go. I mean, I'm not afraid to admit it. Let's go 1,000 miles.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, you know it.
And you know I'd walk. I'm not giving y'all any more than that. I'm stopping
come on.
there. What about movie?
Movie? A guilty pleasure, just favorite movie in general.
Either.
All right, I grew up on like Rocky and Bloodsport, so those are just like at home heart for me.
Shocking as a fighter.
Oh yeah, but I'm trying to think of a. All right, one that would be maybe embarrassed to say is I cried during The Notebook. Okay, I'll admit
Hell
that
yeah.
I cried during The Notebook. So.
Were you watching it with your wife?
Yes.
Good for you. All right, what about like music artists? Which one's your favorite?
I have a lot of artists that I like. I'm trying to think. I like to go back to the classics, so I listen to a lot of like Queen. Yeah, a lot
Nice.
of Queen. Yeah.
Do you have any hidden talents? Other than being such an influencer.
No, I'm not such an influencer. I'm not doing
We're
great.
working on it.
I'm working on it. Yeah, it's work in progress. I'm trying to think of hidden talents. Not really. I've kind of tried to aim everything towards fighting.
All right, here's your mission after this. Figure out a hidden talent, make a reel, post on your Instagram.
Deal.
Okay?
I'm
We're gonna boost this
reaching.
influencer
I'm
life.
reaching my hand out through the sauna.
Hold on, I'm
Handshake.
pretty sure there's a little zipper here.
Oh, hold on.
Give me the hand. Nice. Thank you so much for joining us on this sauna session. We'll see you guys on the next one.